Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a great day. My kiddo slept through the night, so autism life. Whoop, whoop. Got a little boost. Yeah, got to celebrate any which way I can. Whoop, whoop. So, speaking of cock blockers, how's your sex life doing? I know. It's hard. It's so hard when you have kids. We're at the point now where we're just like, okay, this one's at work. This one went down to bed. This one's in the shower. Let's hit it, hit it, hit it. Ah. Because, everybody's awake. We got teenagers now. Everybody's walking the hall. Everybody's making those second dinners that I'm always having to clean up after in the morning when I wake up. So it's crazy. When do you have time to have sex? I know. And who's like not tired? Sometimes I'm like, all right, honey, if you could like get it in like 10 minutes. All right, let's wrap this up. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so tired and I hate that I do that. I just hate it. I love sex. I think it's great. My husband's just amazing. This is part in the point of the video where he's just like, oh my God, my wife. He's awesome. He's great. I love sex. Woohoo. But the cock blockers, they're killing me. I mean, up all hours of the night. These are just the typical ones, walking around, constantly eating, microwaving popcorn, the hot chocolate, the making, all this and that, and going to the bathroom and getting more to drink. And it's just killing me. It really is. And then, I got the autism life, the one that doesn't sleep all night. Up all hours of the night. I'm literally could get up at like midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like up all night long. And that's why when I go to school, I'm just like, take him, please. Thank you. So it's hard. I know it's hard to schedule it and do it, but it's so important to have sex and regular sex. And don't let the time in between sex, get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's the worst thing you could do, because then all of a sudden you're like, has it been a month? Has it been 2 months? Oh my God. Yeah, no. No kids. I know kids are a huge priority. They're number one, blah, blah. No, they are not number one. Number one is all of this. So what makes all of this happy? Yes. So, you got to just make it a priority. Go on your date nights. I know you're tired. Believe me, I have 2 in soccer. I'm freezing at these games. I'm exhausted at these games. I mean, now his soccer games are an hour and a half. Like, that's like mind-boggling. It should be like an hour, seriously. It's not baseball, soccer. No, I mean, I love watching my kids play. I'm that crazy mom that's cheering them on, and my husband's always like, shh, shh, you're too loud, shh. But whatever, I gotta get my cheer on. I gotta cheer on my favorite kiddo. I just love it. But no, it's seriously, life just gets in the mix of it, and it's hard to like have sex. You gotta plan it. I know everybody's like, oh, don't plan it, be spontaneous. That's like for single people without children. Hell no. When you're married, you got to plan it, you got to schedule it, and you have to time it too, because you got to make sure that so-and-so is not going to barge in the door or start knocking or jiggling the handle. So you're like, all right, well, he's going to be home after work. He should get home around 9:30. So come on, it's 9 o'clock. Let's go. I mean, we got to time ourselves because we have kids, but at least we are doing it. So if you're not doing it, get on it. Literally, get on it. Okay. So that leads me to I'm really into being with my husband, having our date nights, getting dressed up, just being us, adult time, getting our sexy time on. So it's really hard for me to be around these like man-hating women. I know, I have these friends that are just like angry. just like constantly angry. They're angry at life. They're angry at men. They're angry at someone. They're just like always angry. And it's really hard for me to be around someone because, I can vent with anybody about our husbands and stuff like that too. I'm just like, oh yes, my husband does this too. Or yes, I hate when so-and-so does this and da 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 da. And we could go around and vent and banter, and that's totally fine, normal. But if that's like your only mode of conversation, is just like, it's like, get something else going on in your life. Like, what else is going on? You can't be mad like at a whole gender of people because you made some bad choices or it just didn't work out. I mean, sometimes you don't marry the right person, and that's okay. A lot of us get married when we're young. We're still learning how to live outside of our parents' house, how to be adults, how to be mature, how to pay bills. And then you throw in someone else. It's hard. We're all learning. We got to get that maturity level. And so sometimes, things end in divorce. You just married the wrong person. But to hone in and say like a whole gender is like evil and bad and all this stuff, I just don't like understand it whatsoever. I really don't. It's like crazy. I'm raising 3 boys. I'm raising them to be strong men. You take out the trash, you do chores, you open the door for a lady. I am raising gentlemen with manners and chivalry because that is like dead in the world, it seems like. So I am trying my hardest to bring that back with my children. And I know a lot of other women who are bringing that back with their sons because we need that. I do not want this equality. I don't like it. I want my door opened. I want my husband to bring me flowers. I want someone to call me sexy. I want someone to take out the trash for me. I'm not going to take out the trash. I want like those traditional gender roles. I think they're hot and sexy. Like, I don't mind it. I love it. Our marriage works a lot on the traditional stuff, and it was the best. I love it for us. My grandma gave me the best advice. It probably is so sexist and so outdated, but I think it's the best thing. It's part of what saved our marriage. Hey, look good for your husband every time he comes through the door. And at first I didn't get it because I was like so exhausted from having 2 kids and not sleeping. And she looked at me one day, she thought, what is all this? No, this man works hard all day. He does not need to be coming home to this. And at first I was like, God, I'm so exhausted. I haven't slept. But you know what? It's kind of true. What if I worked all freaking day and I came home and Michael was looking like a slob and everything was in disarray? I'd be like, well, hello, this is not what I want to walk home to, so I get it. So you know what? I said, you know what? You're right, Grandma. All your marriages lasted like 50, 60, 70 years. Why are marriages falling apart? I'm not going to let my marriage fall apart. So I kind of cleaned myself up, cleaned my mindset. I started doing my hair, doing my makeup, looking presentable. Even if I'm in fitness clothes, I still have makeup on. I make sure Michael walks in, has dinner, and, I'm happy. I have topics of conversations for him, and I get everything ready. So when he walks through the door, it's not a stressful environment. It's a welcoming environment. And then he's just like, oh, okay, Christy's going to get some tonight. Christy's going to get flowers. Christy's going to get this and that. It's reciprocated in our relationship. So this man-hating stuff, oh, I hate it. Like The View. Ugh. All those women are just gross. They're disgusting. They need to have sex. And they're just like, for me, I can't relate to them. They're so unhappy and angry. I just don't get it. And it's like how your mindset and how you project your relationships, that's how you are in real life. So if you're a shitty person in your relationships and you have shitty relationships with your loved one, that's how you are going to be in life. And I don't want to have a shitty relationship, so I'm going to work my hardest to work on it. And part of that is having sex. Part of that is being myself in a good attitude because I set the tone for my house. And I want to have great, happy memories. I want my sons to think like, My mom, she was awesome. She gave us like everything. She always had a great attitude. She showed us love, compassion. And, you know, she was crazy and, you know, always cheered for us and did all this stuff. And she was great to my dad. She was always respectful to my dad. She never put him down in front of us. And that's one of the biggest things that I see a lot is that women or men, they fight in front of like people and they put each other down, and it's just so bad. So I know I'm going all around the topics and tangents here and tangents there, but you know, we got to make sure sex is a priority for us. It's so important. I just can't even tell you. It just makes or breaks your day. And I think when you feel that love, that intimacy, it reinvigorates you. It sets you afire so you could tackle on the day. And when you reciprocate that with someone, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to make sure you have an amazing day and show you love and respect. And so then it flows out to your children, your household, everything, every relationship you have. So it always starts back with you. Okay, taking care of yourself, making sure you're getting your sexy time, making sure you're getting your self-care time, making sure that you have all your relationships in balance. Okay, so that's my little rattling going on, and I'm just having a great day because Zachary slept through the night. That's it. And I might get some tonight, so we'll see. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. I wish you all the happiness in the world. And hug tighter today. Love forcefully and fiercely. And live a good life always. All right? Bye.